whoa. People, I can't believe that Bounty Killer really said this publicly about the government. Bounty Killer call out the government brawling, expose the system brawling. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. This could put Bounty Killer life in a jeopardy. Now, an old interview with Spice and Bounty Killer resurfacing. And in this interview, Spice asked Bounty Killer a question. If he should have the privilege to sit down with the government of Jamaica to ask them for assistance to the Bounty Killer Foundation, which you know Bounty Killer been running for years now, what are some of the things that the government could do to help Bounty Killer Foundation to help poor people? Now, everybody don't know that Killer is the poor people governor for years. But in this interview, Bounty Killer answer could put him into serious problem. Now, my people, me going to play this. I want to hear it and hear what go on. Even though I know how the government them sensitive and the government them go on, listen to me. I want you guys to share this because we need to sink it in a them head. Check this.
And you have Bounty Foundation, you always at cry for poor people, you have poor people governor known for that. If you should be able to get like support maybe from the government, maybe we can send this to Andrew or something. What can you say is needed to help, poor people around or to support the Bounty Foundation? If you could speak like maybe to Andrew then, because I say, Andrew, look here, Bounty alone not do this. What we can do. Because one thing
the first thing I would think to help poor people, we have to have a lot of programs. Sport programs, educational program, music program, and mentorship needed a lot. Because most of the people in the ghetto don't have people like us to look up to anymore. You don't have much celebrities in ghetto anymore, Unlike us, when me burst, I see you may still live. Just like how you see Dexter still down there fight with the people, them. So we used to think. So when the boss, when we move out of the ghetto, we try to help and change it.
Yeah.
So nowadays, it's like people now really have that courage to want to stay in a ghetto, because ghetto have this gangster garrison, something is like, not no good now going to ghetto. So if you are the progressive things, you have to come out. But the ghetto is the place where the geniuses are, the diamond in the rough. So the youth them need help. We need youth program, we need sport program, we need music program, we need educational program, and we need small businesses for the younger people. The government, them do, but them not doing what's necessary.
Right.
We know criminal, half of the young teenage boys. So those are the ones who we have to say, all right, for the next 10 years, all 12 to 16 or 18-year-old, we are going to try to recruit them ourselves and push them in the direction we want them.
Right.
We can't just leave the youth them to grow up. We have to show them the way we want them to grow. Yeah. Because the problem is them send out like police to go look for bad man, but them not send out mentors to go look for good boys. So them a mentor bad boy. It's like a bad boys them care for, because state of emergency is for bad boys. Where's the state of urgency for the good boys and girls?
Right.
So we need that. When we send the police and them take out the bad boys, we need to send in the good agents to go look for the good ones them now, and we groom them. But nobody ain't grooming good boys. Only bad boys get the attention. So it's like them feel them have to get bad.
No man, that speech you have to reach out there. This have to go viral. The part
it's been years I'm saying this to the government.
Man.
Nobody does it.
We have to act on it. Something have to happen.
Yeah.
Because
they don't do that. Which garrison you see anybody looking for little boys who trying not to fall on the wayside, or little girls? They ain't no
wait
program.
Until the point where they
unless I want children homes. Where them not in the future, that's how them want to put people picnic.
Right.
Yeah, but nobody ain't trying to carry them in a little workshop or a little program to teach them and guide them. Back in the days when I come used to have something named Jamal, if you want to go back, go learn and them something, they didn't even know if them something is still there nowadays.
Tell me, if Bounty Killer wrong for say what him say, if Bounty Killer not have a strong point, in my view, Bounty Killer have a strong point and it's realistic. Now, imagine every time them send for a bad man or a bad youth or what them call it bad, but them don't send no help for the youth them. Now, me not go blame the government them alone. Because artists need to be blamed too. Because a lot of these artists, when them left from the ghetto, them no look back in the ghetto to be a mentor to the ghetto. A lot of them would run foundation and give back one little something in one little hand. But how much of them really start a business and literally hire these ghetto youth for work for them? Think about it. A lot of these artists also did not build back a studio within the ghetto. A lot of them don't go back in the ghetto to go find youths from their area to bust them. But they use them. A lot of these artists use them. When them see the great talented youth, them draw them around, get their idea, and capitalize from it and sink the youth them. So we can't blame the government them alone. A lot of these artists, when them bust, them walk away from the ghetto. Them done with the ghetto. They don't want nothing to do with the ghetto. Just imagine if these artists say, all right, here we go. Me I go buy at least 5 buses and put on the road and say, all right, ghetto you. Me I hire one and uno for drive, one and uno for conduct. And those buses can expand on their own, where they can hire more people. Me just a go on a rough thing, you know. How much ghetto youth will have a job today? A lot. Instead of you take them and walk with them, make them walk back at you like some groupie, if you say you're them a guard you could have actually start a business to let them be working full time. May I lie? Wanna tell me if I'm wrong? So we can't blame the government alone. We also have to blame our artists them who get the privilege to go out there from the ghetto where the ghetto support them and push them. Or the ghetto do it. And nobody else. So, again, before we even point fingers from the government alone, we have a job to do too. And not only that, the artists them alone, but a lot of these vloggers too. Them come from the ghetto and they are funding a lot of the youth with guns. A lot of these vloggers are doing it. A lot of these vloggers are taking part in criminal activities too. So a lot of us have role to play. You understand? We can help the youths go farther and bigger and better in life. A lot of these ghetto youths out here, them bad, and a lot of them reach out to a lot of we have vloggers and we ignore them instead of giving them a little spotlight to push them further. We can do better as a people. We have a role to play, not just the government. We have to look in ourselves and take up the mantle and run with it.